So bilateral trade deal with India is the biggest prize, isn't it, in a post-Brexit world. Can Boris Johnson pull it off?
Well, the attempt is to sort of have a free trade agreement with India. Negotiations began several months ago, but at the time the view was that Boris Johnson would come into Delhi at this time and sign an interim trade agreement. Unfortunately, that interim trade agreement is also not going to be signed during Boris Johnson's visit to India at the moment. There have been two meetings between the trade negotiators of the two countries, but they still haven't agreed on a sufficient number of items in terms of goods and services for such an interim agreement. So I think Boris Johnson's visit really will be to propel these discussions, provide political incentives and focus towards in interim trade agreement first before a full trade agreement, which he says, I think a bit optimistically, it will be at the end of the year.
Rahul, Prime Minister was talking about defence, but the UK-India Business Council has been calling on International Trade Secretary Anne-Marie Trevelyan to push a digital services agreement to the front of the line. What are the chances of that happening?
That is sort of one element of a focus on defense and security, but it's not the most important focus, especially for India. I think what we're seeing propelled by the impact of the Russian aggression against Ukraine is that India's dependence on Russia for arms is now seen as a challenge for India. And when the British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss was in Delhi at the end of March, the attempt, I think, from the UK side was to engage with India to try to seek alternative supplies of arms for India in relation to Russia. So I think for India, the big issue on defense is going to be as to how Boris Johnson addresses this issue, whether he moves forward politically and talks about co-creation, co-development, co-production of arms, especially in terms of technology transfers, challenges to overcome over intellectual property. This is what Delhi will be looking for very closely in what Boris Johnson says.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.